A shadow is cast over the lands of Dorne in the south as the Darke Knights continue their journey to power, their rise to power indeed, lads, for this is The Darke Knight Rises, Episode 2. In the previous episode, our dear brother and the Lord of Shadow Shields has fallen. He is dead to the green fever that has ravaged the Bay of Blackwater. We have also taken on a squire of our own in the young lad Gunther of House Darke, the heir to Duskendale and our overlords. Or at least our previous overlords, as we are now a landless adventurer within the south. And indeed, our adventure continues, lads, as we march off to join in a nearby tournament to gain even further prestige and renown for ourselves, and then we will turn far to the east to the lands of Old Town, where we will join in the Great College and seek a higher educational trait for our man, Sir Adam of House Darke. All things great and small, from the dragons to the sky, to the smallest fish of the sea, one thing remains certain, lads, that our fate lies in shadow. Greetings, Knights of YouTube, I am your Lord Commander, and welcome back to the Darke Knights, here in Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones mod. Now, our dragon, Darkfire, grows with every passing month. She is supporting, bloodthirsty, and calculating. She is a great drake of swift speed, and slowly we are taming and deepening our bond with her. Indeed. We are currently betrothed to the young lady Helen of House Dane. Helen, not Helene, sorry. She is charming, with an intrigue focus and education, which I think is quite interesting. But in about 10 years' time, when she's actually old enough to wed, we will be 36, which kind of sucks, but honestly, it is what it is. Anyway, there was a tournament, the Lady Obara the Greedy of House Illyrion. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I think we're going to join in this tournament. We could take flight. That's crazy. I forget we could do that. But no. We shall join in and bring the retinue with us. A raw feeding, indeed. Though she is no longer truly wild and enjoys some of her comforts, she does not trust me and is reluctant to allow me to draw within even 100 paces of her. Interesting. Gamier or sweeter meats. Let's give her some sweeter meats. A fire. Nice. Unscathed. A raw failure. Yeah, I kind of figured. Harrenhal wasn't built in a day, indeed. We'll likely not qualify for the horse race, which is unfortunate. There is a joust and a melee, though, so hopefully I can jump in on that. Not yet qualifying. Not yet, indeed. Alright, we're not here to fuck around. Hunter. Falconer traits. Ooh. A mess of legs. At full gallop, Lord Boris's rider pulls long into my horse and its rider treble. Or perhaps it was tenacity who veered into them. Yikes. Where once there was a whole pack of coursing mounts shimmering with sweat, two now ricochet outward from the mast, their riders struggling to control them. The pack of racers streaks on, the two wobbling horses now a length behind the rest. From amidst his retainers, Lord Boros cries out in shock, unconvincingly. Yeah, a ploy, I've been cheated! Nice. He was knocked out of the horse contest. Fuck yeah, dude. Looking skyward. To waste the day indoors would do neither of us good. To the skies. Ooh. Horse race, as the 7 who are one made him. As the horses make ready to race, the entire crowd is cheering and chanting for their favorite racer. That is, until they collectively gasp before growing completely silent. A naked man has run out onto the tracks and is flaunting everything that the 7 have given him from tip to toe. The crowd promptly begins booing this impulsive creature and hurling anything they can to get their hands on him. Or hurling anything they can get their hands on at him. Got it. Have the horses trample him. Nice. Reaching new heights. Can you take me higher? I can't help but always sing that part. I'm so sorry. The intrusive thoughts are truly winning today, lads. Anyway, The final lap. Extra pay if you win. Yeah. Horses for courses. My rider's ploy worked. My horse surges forward as they round the final bend to the home straight. Only moments to go now. My horse is bolting free of the chasing pack. If it can hold off my rivals, we'll win. The finish line looms. One more push. Oh, we won. We won. We won the horse race. Or our rider did, I suppose. Nice. Champion racehorse for 5 years. That's sick. Nice. The joust begins. The contestants circle the lists on horseback, valets holding their arms aloft. I hope you guys don't mind that I constantly read this shit, but I love a good joust and a good tournament. I think this shit is really interesting. Anyway, the joust qualifiers have come to an end and it's clear who will put forward for the quarterfinals. Yeah, my first bouts I've been paired against my fellow contestant, Lord Elmar of House Cox, a Riverlander. Behind stout walls. Interesting. I am ready. The mighty log. I am trotting my horse to the start mark when something causes me to pause and squint. Unless my eyes deceive me, something truly bizarre is occurring at the other end of the tilting yard. My opponent Elmar's valets are struggling to hoist their lance up to him, and with good reason. The giant weapon is less a lance of wood and more an uprooted tree trunk. A colossal shaft as long as 2 men. I watch in disbelief as Elmar smugly hefts it, leaning it against the horse's neck for steadiness. The crowd rumbles with a mix of anticipation and injustice. Mixed voices arguing to let it go or protesting the unfairness. Interesting. Yeah, that overgrown sapling won't save you from me. You overcome your disadvantage. That's awesome. Sweet. Full tilt, the banners flicker and flap in the breeze, stealing away the crowd's breath for a moment as I curb my horse. I hoist my lance as the previous events of the contest play back through my mind. I am on top, but there's still another tilt left. All I need to do is draw this last pass. All I need to do is draw. Well, isn't that some shit? Maybe if I hit him in the head. Sweet. At the very least, we won the first round. The semi-finals. Striking home. Elmar's wounds speak to his valor. Victory is mine. Lord Tristane the Kind of Vaith. He's one of the Sand Dornishmen. I would love to knock him on his ass. Captain Adam, Lord Tristane, Lord Robert, and Lord Gilbert. Yeah, House Seri. House Cole. Ah, Robert Cole. Lord Beric's Castellan, Beric Dondarrion. Jasper Cole. I do love the Coles. I do love House Cole. I don't care what anybody says. I think House Cole is pretty cool. I know everybody kind of hates Sir Criston from the show, but I think he's pretty badass. So yeah, pretty interesting. I do like House Cole. Anyway, I can do this. An arm and a leg. The sights and sounds of a joust are always something to behold. The clashing of lance on shield cuts through the noise of thundering hooves as waiting horses whinny and snort. It is as I am listening keenly that another noise rings through the field. A short, sharp yelp presages the sound of a gathering commotion. A ring of people surround Tristane, who has clearly fallen from his horse before his match. His arm hangs at a rather grisly angle. I shall mercy then. A small mercy then, that he also appears to be quite dazed. Ah, callous. Well, let's help you up. Yes, help you up with that arm. You lose 5 stress because you are callous. Gains wounded, gains scarred, loses 40 opinion of me. Fool should have held on tighter. Decreases moderately. Yeah. Full tilt. Yeah, maybe if I hit him in the head. Nice. Another victory for me, it seems. Very nice. Striking home. Victory indeed, lads. Bonding with Darkfire. Nice. And then Lord Gilbert won against Lord Robert. And then he concedes. Nice. 35 prowess, 18 martial, 23 martial, 32 prowess. He could have beaten me very well, but he conceded, so I won. Hit him in the head. A visit's failure. How unfortunate. Nice. Contest winner. Captain Adam beat Lord Gilberts in the final. Adam is our winner. Truly, there are none in God's grace that can match my skill. I love the fact that we're in God's grace out here just spitting all over the Sand Dornishmen who stand against us. I think that's pretty kick-ass. Roisterous Revelry. Kedri. Nice. And now I qualify for the melee contest. My team is sure to defeat Lord Martin Redhorn of Merryweather. Redhorn. House Merryweather. Behold our bounty. He fights with Lord Casper Trant of Gallows Grey. Glory shall be ours. Burning buildings. The high ground. Oh, Lord John Karstark. Interesting. I curb my horse after a pass on an opponent and head back into the fray. As I approach, I see a figure topple from their mount, blindsided by a blow from an opponent behind. Seemingly unhurt, John looks around wildly for his mount, but it is long gone. I draw closer still, fixated on his plight. Seated atop my charger, he looks so small, so defenseless. It wouldn't be honorable, so an onlooker would say, but there is precious little honor in the fray. Settle it fairly on foot. Imagine having the advantage of horseback, stopping, dropping down onto your feet, and fighting one-on-one, toe-to-toe against a beast like Lord John of House Karstark. And then winning. I prevail in the duel. Of course I do. Yeah, the shadows loom long as the battle wears on. The shadows indeed. Fate in shadows, perhaps. Wheeling my horse, I think back to what has transpired so far. Events are clearly coming to a head as tired battle lines are drawn up once more. The opportunity to stamp my mark on this contest is now. 73%. If we win, a soldier's victory, lads. One more push. I don't think we won this one, Loki. Yeah, we didn't win this one. That's alright. Still, a glorious moment indeed. Lord Martin beat Lord Dantos. Oh, we were fighting with some of our kinsmen anyway. Lord Dantos of House Darke. We'll get you next time. Grand Tournament conclusion. What a great occasion. Finish the Grand Tourney. A new dragon enters the world. Maynard Velaryon has hatched Night Dancer. That is interesting. Nice, we got prize armor and a prize ring. Nice. So we have returned home, or at least back to camp, that is. Yeah, Edison, Cole, Edison. Cleode, Cole. Interesting. Yeah, anyway. We have returned back to camp. We used some of our contracts, right? Or, yeah, interactions, I suppose, with our patrons. And we asked for men-at-arms, and we got some pass pikes. 28 and 50. These guys are 28 and 50 as well. That's pretty badass. Not bad. So we've got two numbers, or 2 units of spearmen, basically. I think that's pretty kick-ass. Definitely not bad. We've got some good money. Nothing too crazy. We definitely got some good money. That's for sure. Anyway, our betrothed slowly kind of likes us. She likes that we're a firefighter. Gives us plus 15. We fought that fire. That's pretty interesting. Anyway, let us go for activities. Let's do a university visit. Yeah. To the Starry Sept. I'm pretty sure I said Stony Sept last episode. What I meant was the Starry Sept. My bad. But yeah, we're gonna pull out all the stops. Oh, never mind. I'm broke. I should not have done that. Whoops. Oh, excuse me. My bad. Anyway, lads, we can in fact stop by the castle holding and visit the town crier. Martial duties. Sure, we're gonna become a hireling for the time. just to get some shit done. Ooh, actually, hold on. Do I have a quartermaster? I do have a quartermaster. A good one at that. Totally fine. Cool. Let's go knock out these tasks then. And get this shit done. Ooh. Crimes of passion. Jane and Ronald don't like each other. Why not settle this with a proper duel? Aww. He kills Jane in self-defense. That's sad, because Jane was wed to Halbert the Young, but they have a child together, Kala. Aw. That's so sad. Good for them, though. Alright. I'm gonna just let my quartermaster take care of everything. Yeah, you will pay in full. Nice. Prisoner escaped. No sooner have we entered the dust drop hunting grounds than my guards come running up to me, panting and slightly panicked. My lord, that cocky Johanna has escaped our shackles. Johanna? Who the fuck are you? When did we get a prisoner? My gaze immediately moves to the forest's edge, scanning for signs of movement, but finding none. This can only mean one thing. Manhunt. Long have I wanted to try my hand at nature's most elusive and dangerous prey. A smile plays at the corner of my mouth. I guess we should catch her? Like, what do you mean she escaped? Go and fucking find her, you morons. I love that that's his fucking, what's going through his head right now. He's just like, okay, what do you mean she's escaped? Go and get her. Yeah, that's kind of funny. No, let's go for the manhunt. You gain manhunter for 10 years. Tyranny gain plus 10, dread gain plus 10. General opinion minus, oh shit, minus 25. Yikes. Yeah. Let's go for a manhunt. Nice. We caught her ass. Of course we did. We're badass. Anyway, there is a stand with us contract. Lady Mordain of House Hutchison. She is a marcher. And she fights against the Peaks of Cockleswent. They have 10,000 men. We'll take the contract and we'll see what happens. I don't think we're gonna win, but honestly, why the fuck not? Am I right? Oh, I also have a dragon. Forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot I have a dragon. So maybe it won't be as bad. Oh, a fiery arrangement. From near the clouds atop Darkfire, I can see the entirety of the Battle of Nightsong as it unfolds. Tiny arrangements of our regiments crashing against the lines of our enemy. Up here, they look almost like toys being played with by the commanders in charge. My eyes drift to a cluster of rustling banners marking the position of those very commanders. Descending at rapid speed, I see Master Paulman and most of the other notable enemy warriors are congregated around a single area. These enemies are maggots, and I will make them squirm. Filthy grubs, I think to myself, relishing the flames to come. Prepare to burn. Burn him, Darkfire! So, Gedmund the Great Axe Peak is killed, Master Angai, Master Paulman, Lord Simon Laygood, Sir Unwin Peak. Sir Mervyn Flowers is burnt and wounded. Nice. Burn him, Darkfire! That's awesome. Aw, Dorman. He died. Was slain in battle. We still ended up losing that fight, which is unfortunate. Aw, Ambrose. Damn. We rescued him from being executed as a poacher. But it was not enough, it would seem. Nice. Oh, Sarmian. What happened to you? Died of heart failure. He was a lunatic and half blind anyway, so that's a damn shame. But he was my quartermaster. Oh, and my stooge. Bernard Harwell can be my new quartermaster. He's good. Yeah. I do need a new shield. Swan shield. Heil can be that man. Another fiery arrangement. Yeah, Master Angai of Berkeley. Burn him. Beautiful. A battlefield knighthood. Brock of Castlewood. Yeah, shall be knighted. That's amazing. Good fight, lads. Good fight. Don't think I can refill my men-at-arms just yet. Yeah, because we're at war currently. Still, a victory under our belt, which is quite amazing. Alright, let's join in the siege battle. Oh. Another dragon born to House Kargas. Bradeon. The Black Dragon, Bradeon. That is interesting. Don't worry, lads. We're on our way. Nice. Roaming smithy completed. Construction. Beautiful. Oh, they fought us again. And they will lose again. Darkfire is only 11 years old. Dragon supporting army. Aha. Not bad. Not bad. Time well spent. Nice. Another battle-hilled knighthood. After the Battle of Orin, Mathos, my sworn shield. Yeah. To the implicable Captain Adam. Nice. Pays 35. So be it. Disband all. Nice. Great job, lads. One war under our belt. Not bad. Too few knights. Can we invite knights? I don't think so. Nice. We can train our squire. Let's train him in swordsmanship. Yeah, Gunther Darkland. He's a gracious envoy. He is one-eyed and a skilled fighter. Nice. We've done some good things for him, honestly. I'm kind of proud of that. Manhunter. Yeah, it doesn't like us. Oh, also, one thing I forgot to mention to you guys is that while we're a follower of the Faith of the Seven, we're not just, you know, basic followers of the Seven. We are followers of the Faith of the Sword. And the reason I chose this is for its, you know, this down here. When the Andals came to Westeros, they came with fire and iron, with sword and star. Since then, the faithful have been misled as the High Septon and the most devout now bow to political and foreign pressures. It will only be through the sword that the faith will earn the favor of the Seven once again. Through the sword indeed, lads. With fire and iron, with sword and star. I think that's pretty kick-ass. So we get these current tenants, stars and axes, adventurer Casus Belli. When the gods gave the lands to their chosen, it was not given freely. The chosen would need to carve out their own kingdoms through star and axe, if need be. I think that's pretty kick-ass. Consecrated knighthood, monasticism, meanings that we're, you know, monasteries, isolating ourselves in remote monasteries, yeah, to avoid temptations. Communal identity. Our faith and our culture is intrinsically linked together. This practice strengthens the bond of our community through it, though it tends to exclude foreigners, yeah. And then, of course, armed pilgrimages. If one exists, the head of faith can declare a great holy war when the faith has high fervor. If no head of faith exists, adherents gain a bonus to the convert faith and county counselor task per controlled holy site. That's pretty cool. Yeah, our pilgrims travel across the world to visit our sacred holy sites. We will gladly take up the sword to keep them safe from any who would harm them. I think that's pretty kick-ass. Yeah, but otherwise, it's just another basic, like, Faith of the Seven. But it was definitely that description right there. You know, fire and iron, sword and star, etc., that I thought was pretty kick-ass. We have the same 7 that we follow, and then, of course, the same holy sites as well. Oh, well, maybe not, actually. Oh, they're all Faith of the Seven. That's a shame. We have no holy sites. Dude, cool. 275. Now, we can scout for talent and everything like that. We're going to study hard and go to university for 300 gold. A willing follower. Edrich, an irrational opportunist. Yeah, could pay 20 to him. He'll become my stooge. I don't want him to be my stooge. But we'll pay him in our provisions, and he'll just fucking come with us. It's fine. Nice. I'm finally here. I have so much to learn from the holy men and women who gather between these venerable walls. Yeah. Of course, major centers of culture are also active markets and offer all the distractions that a student could ever desire. Nice. No, I'm definitely going for educational growth. If we can get the 4-star version of this, what is it? It's like not Exalted Warlord. That's 5-star. Something general. Yeah, right now we're a skilled tactician. We could become a something general. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. We could also Knight our Squire. Offer knighthood. Congrats, lad. Anyway, schools of thought. The halls of the University of the Starry Sept often echoes with the debates of students and teachers. When I find them today, they are, as usual, screaming at each other, trying to prove whose field of study is better equipped to discuss what planet should be considered the most important. Something less usual, however, is that they suddenly notice me approaching and ask me to take a position. Does it even matter? Lywin is right. Garland, who's a brilliant strategist. That's crazy. Or Lywin, who's a honorable lackey and an elusive shadow. No, we'll try and stick close to Garland. He doesn't really like us, but he is terrified of us, and he has brilliant strategist traits. So that's definitely what we're going for here. So Garland pursues the worthiest knowledge. Nice. A new martial perk is available as well. Let's go ahead and jump on that. Nice. The debate. Teaching at the Starry Sept takes place for the most part in oral form, and students are encouraged to exercise their rhetorical prowess and show the progress of their learning in debates in front of their peers and teachers. Today, Garland has asked me and Andro to take up opposing sides of the topic of reason versus faith to discuss it out. Andro of House Rust. It's not the first time we've seen these guys. House Rust. Guided by tides. That's interesting. The Riverlanders. Yeah. 50-50. Yeah. Let me begin from the 7-pointed star. As everyone knows... And I lost the debate. Love that for myself. One of the boys. No. Not interested. Ah. Stand with us contract. Was that it? Oh, I just gained 2 perks. Aw, damn. Alright. Well, I gained 2 perks. Oh, fuck. No. No, 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 no. Oh, no. The great spring sickness begins in Long Downs. Fuck. It's an apocalyptic plague. Oh, good God. Journey of a lifetime. Maester Mark. Nice. I'll take you on, but you must work to impress. Fucking hell, dude. I have no idea what we're gonna do. Yeah, the Great Spring Sickness murders everyone. Fuck me, man. This is gonna be so bad. This is gonna be so bad. Oh, this is gonna be so bad, dude. Oh my God, it's spreading. Fuck. Alright. To the implicable Captain Adam. Join my side in my wars. Lord Boris Short, of House Short, the old gods, Northmen. He's fighting against a peasant revolt. We're not even gonna make it up there in time. Oh, they lost. Well, that's a shame. I see, I didn't even do anything. They tried to hire me all the way to the south, and it did nothing for them. Good God, no, the screen. Oh God. Oh no. Oh Jesus. Alright. Arston the Cruel of House Mertens. Who is he fighting against? The Conningtons. Oh, I see. You know what? I'd be okay with that. Let's actually Refill our men-at-arms. Damn, it's gonna take so much. Fully reinforced. Oh, for 80. Cool. Okay, that's fine. Raise all. Raise all men. Oh shit, what is happening here? Oh no, the vassalization of Dorne. Fuck, man. I should have joined in that war too. I don't have that much men. Not that much men. Oh my god. Yeah, that's awful. The Targaryens are out here fighting the fucking... Fighting Dorne. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. This is awful. It's closing in on us. Dude, this is awful. Vala takes the skies upon the back of Johagon. Good for you, lad. Oh, my bodyguard. No, Sir Mathos. He's constricted the spring sickness. No. Dude, this is awful. This is actually terrible. Oh, fuck. It's already killed 1,000 people. It has already killed 1,000 people. Fuck, man. That's so terrible. Oh, Mathos, no, Sir Mathos. He was a blade master too, that's crazy. Buford, no! Fuck, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, that is so devastating, dude. I have no words. I have no words, man. Dude, this is insane. Oh, it stopped. It stopped at Dorne. It's not in Dorne. Dude, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I think I've helped you enough, buddy. I'm getting the fuck on. That's crazy that it stopped at Dorne. Just in case, I'm going to hide out here on this, what is Gaston Grey? Gaston Grey, special building. Okay. Gaston Grey is the island fortress prison of Dorne, located in the Sea of Dorne. It is the fear of anyone caught by the Dornish. Mud brick towers, interesting. Nice, okay, so it's finally dissipating. That's crazy. It only covered, like, central, you know, central Westeros, which is not bad. Nice. A fiery arrangement. Burn him, Darkfire. Look at all these deaths. Sweet. It killed 3,200 people. That is insane. I have no words. A new stand with us contract. Ah, the Tyrells. Nice. I can ride Darkfire again. Time to practice our aerial maneuvers. He's only gonna give me 25. Dude, that's dog shit. Oh my god. The Dornish. What is happening? Oh, they're fighting against the Targaryens still. That's right, I forgot about that. Interesting. See, now I wonder, is it at all possible to join in this war? Nice. I have in fact joined a war against the Iron Throne of Westeros. Ended my scheme to deepen my bond. Socialized dragon. Holy fuck. That's crazy. Being appropriately challenged and coaxed throughout her growth, Darkfire is at ease around people and other dragons both. That is amazing. So she should officially be a fully grown dragon now, which I think is super badass. I worry about if any of these armies happen to have dragon riders with them. Courtship between friends. Oh, Jon Darke, my nephew. Wants to give me a cell. Sure, buddy. I'll take her. Oh, shit. Yeah, they're gonna crash down right on top of us. We're probably gonna lose this fight. Oh, fuck, man. So Gunther Darkland, he's out here getting shit done. I'm burning the forces of Lord Laurent to ashes as the Battle of Lonely Watchtower rages below me, when a second gout of flame bursts through the sky. I feel Darkfire dive from under me, hot wind rushing past my face, only narrowly avoiding the torrent of flame which soars above my head. Looking up, I see the dragon Syrax fly over me with surprising speed, her rider Rhaenyra glaring down at me with murderous intent from over his saddle. She wants a fight. Aw, damn it. Syrax is bigger and has more combat effectiveness, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 61 and 62. We have 50. Oh, we have 70. That's not bad. I'll take it. Yeah. Then she will have one. Fuck, man. I'm so nervous. Darkfire and I dive lower, the Battle of Lonely Watchtower raging just meters beneath us before we bank around towards the sky, bathing another group of enemy troops in flame as we do so. Across the now smoking field, I see Rhaenyra astride Syrax, roaring loudly as they charge directly towards us. A kick of my heels spurs Darkfire's wings, and the dance is afoot. Come, Darkfire, show no mercy! A dance of dragons. With a commanding cry, we coordinated each attack with precision. Our foe had no answer for our relentless assault. Our foes went for a cowardly strike below our hindquarters, taking a bite out of Darkfire's leg. She howled in pain and spiraled, but when we were free and she had recovered, I could feel her rage building. Darkfire and I are completely unharmed, while Syrax and Rhaenyra seem no worse for wear. I sense Rhaenyra's failing confidence. She is surely feeling the pressure now. Yeah, we'll rip them to pieces if they approach us. Oh my god, my plan works. Rhaenyra never saw it coming. 1 second, Darkfire and I are looking vulnerable, and Syrax goes in for the kill. The next, Darkfire has whipped over Syrax's shoulder and around her neck towards the exposed rider behind. Darkfire's great maw opens up and over Rhaenyra, devouring her. The dragon should be easy now. Syrax quickly falls to a second strike from Darkfire. Holy fuck. Oh my god. We just murdered Rhaenyra Targaryen and Syrax in a dragon duel. What the fuck? Oh my god. Jesus Christ, dude. I see Sir Steffon Darkland, no! Oh, no! Sir Dontus Darkland, Steffon Darkland, Michael the White Owl Mertens. Damn, we fought with a lot of these men, and the Darklands are part of our kin, part of our dynasty. That's Dontus as well, that's so shitty. Oh, fuck, man. Dynasty head has changed. Lord Gunther. Oh, he likes us, though. Entertained, knighted me. Hero during fire. Nice. Oh, no. My headset is dying. That's sad. Syrax passes on. That is crazy. Was killed by you and your dragon in a dragon duel. That is insane. Princess Rhaenyra, the realm's delight. Holy fuck. Death of a dragon rider. That is insane. I have no words for what just happened. That is insane. Does that mean we won that battle? I mean, we're still here. So clearly, like, they charged out against us. Lord Commander Eric Cargill. Oh, dude, that is amazing. Oh, so we're just straight up kicking ass right now, dude. Essentially, is what I'm hearing. Sick as fuck. 2 battles of Lonely Watchtower has been won. That is amazing. Darkfire. Dude, that is so kick-ass. I have no words for how absolutely fucking cool this is, dude. I can't believe I just murdered Rhaenyra Targaryen. More stand with us contracts. Yeah, after the Great Spring Sickness, it's nothing but a peasant revolt, so they're all, like, having to fight off all these peasants. These are plenty of wars that we could have been, you know, jumping in on. But, no, I don't think so. Here comes... Oh, fuck me, man. The onslaught of the Targaryens continues. They still have 22,000 men. And at least 1 more dragon. Fuck. They stepped away, you fuckers. No! Oh, you bastards. How dare you, dude. That's so shitty. Fucking dickheads. Ugh. Assholes, man. They dipped out on us. The risks of bravery. Yeah. I'm flying a high above the clouds of Putrid Hill atop Darkfire, prepared to conduct a hammer and anvil strike against the enemy once they charge, when I look down and see that Lord Aaron of House Greyjoy has already drawn his forces forward. Most surprisingly of all, he is leading their wedge charge himself. I seethe to myself at the audacity of it. Every fiber of my being yearns to make him pay, and dearly. Darkfire can undoubtedly make that happen. Yeah, so we do it. Even if we lose this battle, we slew, the Lord of Greyjoy. Ah, oh, Edrich, no! Damn it. We're losing men left and right. And many of my men are, being captured or slain. This is awful, because we might actually lose the vassalization war, which means that Dorne becomes then part of the Iron Throne. Look at that, the cowards flee. Oh, Halbert, he died. Yeah, allied combatants. He and his wife are slain, and their daughter is left an orphan. We could adopt her. That's pretty interesting. Gained a rival. Oh, he is now the Lord of House Darke. He's married a Farwind, an Iron Islander. That's interesting. Genera takes to the skies upon the back of Dreamfire. Fuck it. Full send, lads. Oh, Sir Criston Cole is killed by Darkfire. Lionel Strong, Benedict Brune, Gunther... No, Gunther Darklyn? Fuck, why did I do this? Oh, no. I can't believe I did that. Alyssa seeks revenge. My rival. For what reason? Oh, because I slew Criston Cole. Why does she care? I don't understand. Oh. So her rival was Criston Cole because Criston Cole slew Edric Dane. But I slew Criston, and now she is mad at me for it. Listen, Alyssa. Shut up. Oh my god, I killed King Viserys! Fuck, no way! Oh my god, I slew King Viserys. The Mary was incinerated by Darkfire. Oh my god. This is cursed. Truly cursed. I've slain my own kin, my people. Sir Haywood is on the brink of death. And I just keep throwing my men to die at the Targaryen host. Dude, King Valor Targaryen. That is insane. What a cursed timeline indeed. Oh, we don't have anybody to raise, huh? Yeah, we ran out of men. It seems to us like this might be it, lads. This might be it, unfreaking fortunately. Yeah, Haywood finally died. Incapable. I've lost entirely too many men. Enduring hardships indeed, lads. Yeah, we're gonna disband our armies for now. Yeah, I've lost entirely too many. Yeah, many of my people are prisoners right now, unfortunately. It's quite sad. Comfort from a friend. Nice. Sir Edison Cole relieves my my troubled mind. Thanks, buddy. All right. It seems like the Lady Helen Dane and I can now be wed. So now we are married to a Dane, a lady of House Dane. She does not like us very much. We're brave, we're a knight, we're hale, we're a firefighter. Bravery as a virtue. Our personal diplomacy is not terrible. Nice. Mistress Helen of House Dane of the Darke Knights. Dawn brings the light and fate and shadow. That's interesting. So the dawn has wed the shadow. Yeah, dawn and darkness. Lady Tilda, who is our mother by law. I think, right? Yes? Yes. I knew I wasn't dumb. And then Lady Martina of House Dane. There we go. I changed her hairstyle a little bit. I think this one was really cool, having the same as her mother, with like the 4 braids. Now that she's wed, she's also a knight, which I think is pretty badass. That's not bad. All right, finally, I think I'm able to, yeah, refill our men-at-arms at least a little bit. Nothing too crazy. But I do believe that it is time. Oh, another enemy dragon rider. Lord Enfrin. Johagon, smaller than mine own. King Valar sitting astride her. Yeah, let's get them Darkfire. Probably gonna lose this fight, low-key. Darkfire and I swooped down below Johagon before diving straight up, our dragons meeting in the sky with a thud. Unfortunately, we couldn't find purchase in her hide. Like a wheel on a runway cart, they flew at us, scorching us in the targeted, yet unpredictable directions. Darkfire and I are doing badly. Show them no mercy. Victory, yes. Eschewing any sense of defense, Darkfire drives straight into Johagon. Though Johagon tries to evade and then raise her wings in defense, each is torn through by our teeth and claws. Johagon roars in anguish as a wing is ripped off, but Darkfire doesn't let go, continuing to rip and tear. With a whip of the neck, she gets a ferocious bite on Johagon's neck, and after a final cry from the creature, she rips her head straight off. Rip, tear, and devour. Yeah, we lost that fight, but we slew Johagon. And King Vala of House Targaryen also falls. Death of a Dragon Rider. Amazing. Pregnancy. My wife is pregnant. Love that. Finally, Jesus. Allied combatant slain, Sir Brock. That's so sad. Nice. They still have 2 tamed dragons to their name. Queen Janera of House Targaryen. Nice. I'm gonna continue to smash the Targaryen hosts. Nice. Get them, lads. We are officially winning this war, finally. Someone is plotting to kill me within my own camp. Probably my wife, Loki. She doesn't really like me that much. She is pregnant, wounded. Alright, I don't think romance is in our best interest here, but I think seduction probably would be. He doesn't seem the type to do like love at first sight or anything like that. Ah, dude. I've knighted 6 people. All of whom were slain. Sir Brock died. Was killed in battle. Sir Mathos died of the plague. I accidentally slew my own squire. With Darkfire. Sir Gunther. I'm so sad that I did that. All that effort. Sir Haywood, or Harwood, he died of the plague. And then Sir Bernard Harwell died in battle. Oh, by Gunther. Oh, Lord Gunther of Duskendale slew my own knight. They traveled together. And then they fought on opposite sides. How heartbreaking. And yet, at the same time, absolutely badass. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty cool. Ah, Gendry Darke. I think Gendry is a pretty kick-ass name, dude. That's pretty awesome. There was a comment, however, I gotta look it up. There was a comment that suggested a child's name. Oh, okay, so there was a request to name him Zachary Darke after the character from the Aurorian Night series, which I think is pretty interesting. But I think I'm gonna stick with Gendry Darke. I think Gendry is such a kick-ass name. Gendry of House Darke. And then maybe if we have a second-born son or another son in the meantime, we'll name him Zachary. But for now, it is Gendry. The young Gendry, Prince Gendry. He's not really a prince just yet, but he's definitely my boy. We're gonna get him educated by none other than ourselves. My son and heir. Meanwhile, my wife can actually educate Kala. I don't know why, but Kala can be, you know, brought in here. I don't see why not. She's a dishonorable villain. I like that. Maybe we can adopt her. Becomes a member of House Darke. Never mind. My child would hate me for that. There we go. So we're gonna wed Kala to our friend Sir Edison Cole. Nice. A white piece, yes. Nice. Prince Corrin of Dorne. They like us a lot because of our contributions. That is amazing. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Peace has been achieved, lads. That is fucking amazing. I can murder my wife. And it would be easy, too. Jesus Christ. I don't want to do that. What is wrong with you people? Good God. That's crazy. A moment alone. No one would ever find it strange that I sit with my wife by the fireplace until late in the evening. Yet there is a tension in the air. I want nothing more than to pull her close and tear the clothes from her body. But if she knew that, she would be horrified. Or... no, I'm not gonna force myself on my wife. That's pretty shitty. She's a gracious antagonist. Yeah, a hand on her hand would say it all. Smoldering chemistry. Helen does not even flinch as my hand grasps hers, even though we both know what it means. I can feel her pulse rising as our conversation continues. My palms sweat and my breathing becomes shallow before... what was that? Ah, only a servant. My wife and I make our excuses before departing, separately. I know you felt it too, Helen. Nice. That's pretty interesting. That was kind of a sweet moment. I was genuinely kind of surprised. But anyway, lads, I do believe we will end this episode here. This has been wildly successful, lads. We have murdered officially 2 dragon riders and 2 dragons of House Targaryen and a number of powerful warriors, including 2 members of the Kingsguard. Sadly, also 2 members of our own dynasty. 3 members. Fuck, I forgot about Gunther too. That's so heartbreaking, man. I can't believe we slew Stefan Darklyn. While it wasn't intentional, you know, I'm just sad that it happened, you know. That really sucks. Also really sad that we lost Lord Gunther of House Darklyn. That shame will follow us forever, I think. We slew, damn, so many. Clement Crabbe, Eric Cargill, and Kristen Cole. I forgot. We slew a lot of the Kingsguard. Lord Lionel Strong. Yeah. That's interesting. And it's all because of Darkfire. Like, Darkfire is literally the one carrying all of this. Oh, she's burned. Across large sections of her body. That's crazy. Oh, whoops. I don't think I can see it like that. Hold on. Let me see. In the Dragon Customizer, you can give dragons battle scars. I would love to give some battle scars here. Nothing crazy. She is largely burnt, so I think like 50%. Nothing super crazy. 50% should be alright. Her health is still great. Yeah, so we'll keep going. Like, it's fine. But man, that was pretty cool. So Edison Cole has married the young orphaned Kala. Both of her parents, my two of my oldest companions, first companions, were slain in battle because of my foolishness. Yeah, Duncan the Impaler of Wings Past. That's interesting. Yeah, and now we are married to the mistress Helen of House Dane. She is unfortunately wounded. We can get that treated, no issue. And my son Gendry has been born. Gendry Darke. Faith of the Sword, Crownlander. Fucking love it, man. Super kick-ass. I'm really, really excited by how this journey is going so far. We are pushing our 40s, and we need to make a name for ourselves to the point where we can get landed. So if you guys have any current position or thoughts about where we can go to get landed, or what position or territory you guys think would make the best option for our character in this build, then let me know in the comment section below. I would obviously prefer to have somewhere that is part of the stone Dornish rather than the sand Dornish or anything like that. We can definitely start to look around and see who has additional lands that we can either purchase our way into, or I mean, I would love to come down here and do it within the lands of the Torrentine. I think that would be pretty interesting, considering we have Dornish blood now coursing in our house's veins. I think that wouldn't be too bad. But anyway, lads, y'all let me know in the comment section below, and until next week's episode, always remember honor in service, glory in sacrifice, and fate in shadow. And I, Captain Adam of House Darke, leader of the Darke Knights, will see you in the battles ahead. Goodbye, my friends.